And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Harden, Duncan out there with Durham. Then it's James. And it's SGA in at the 1. And for Boston, Pajemski out there with Garland. Then it's Mark Williams. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Pettit in at the power forward. As the weeks fly by in the NBA, RJ, what changes are made at the player level? What are these players looking at, trying to work on, and aiming for?
It's just hard to see. It depends on the individual. For me, you just need to prioritize basketball, start blocking out any and all noise.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Duncan. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Pass to Pettit. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Pettit, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So it's the Celtics now. After LeBron James's miss. Pajemski, James Harden with the rebound. James right side. Duncan outside. Pass to SGA. Out to the right wing. During the pass to Duncan. Over Pettit. No good from Duncan. For Boston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Now Whitmore. Pass to Pajemski. To the inside. Hit it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Durham.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Well, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And so James will bring it up for Orlando. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they're on the roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
5 on the clock. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Here's Garland, following the basket by LeBron James. Garland against SGA. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. SGA's shot is good.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Pettit. He has 5. Lets it go with a 3. Duran pulls it in. SGA kicks to LeBron. Off target from outside.
Power defense. Out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
8 feet away, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Now, here is Maravich. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Celtics leading by 4. Down low. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Kamara. Whitmore defending. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Celtics. Ben Simmons comes in for Brandon Bajemski. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Whitmore. Maravich defending. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Williams. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And the dunk by Ball. Ooh.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Garland. Still yet to score. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And we see this more and more in today's league. Garland with the fantastic kick-out pass to the available shooter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. You know what? There's a lot to like about Cam Johnson, especially if he's on the floor for your team.
Oh, it's simple, Kevin. He gives you length at 6'8" on defense. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He has skills that every team wants and needs.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
DiVincenzo against Scott. Johnson a wide open look, and again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Vanderbilt a screen on Scott. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Scott from beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic. DiVincenzo passes to Bull. It's hauled in by Lanier.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Simmons. A three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Celtics lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. They've got Toumani Camara. Jalen Duren is out there with Duncan. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Harden in at the two-guard spot. Scott the pass to Lanier. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Duncan. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And slam dunk by Camara.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Boston making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. That one misses for Camara. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play, the next shot, and your results, they'll be the results. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now, here's SGA. Duncan outside. A fadeaway, and that's good off the glass that time. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Garland against SGA. It's blocked. Kamara with it. Harden outside. Big-time jam from James Harden.
Whenever it's Harden running pick and rolls, you have to stop the ball first, ladies and gentlemen, or he will get you.
Garland. The pass to Pettit. Nice ball movement by Boston. Simmons, a screen on Harden. Clock at 6. Here's Podziemski. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Against contact, Harden makes it work inside.
Fighting for those points, the beard playing tough.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Williams is checked in for Johnson. And the Magic making a change here as well. James is checked in. Here's Williams. He's got 7. And Simmons kicks to Garland. Pass to Kamara. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 6. Simmons passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Orlando.
On the wing, James. Guarded by Simmons. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Duncan after the basket by Boston. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Harden. A shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Podziemski's got his first points of the night.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to Charlotte. There's a screen by Kamara. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lays it straight in. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Outside Garland. Inside, intercepted. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And James gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now, here's Garland after LeBron James's miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it.
Still doing it at at this age, Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Here's Pettit, 7 points in the game. Whitmore, Boston again missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Lays it up off the glass. Whitmore's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Garland with it. Now SGA defending. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Bol, he's checked in for Duncan. Vanderbilt comes in for Tamani Kamara. Mirovic, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for James Harden. Vanderbilt misses. And so Garland will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
Both free throws good from Garland.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Screen by Bol. To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. And the Magic lead by 3.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Magic. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows this ring.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. Mark Williams with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Mark Williams. Darius Garland is out there with Podziemski. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Pettit in at the power forward. That's the Boston 5.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Harden. Pass to Pajemski. And that one is good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Back to Pajemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Garland. For the tie. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
James in the post. Working on Williams. No good with the layup. Down low. There's Garland. Up and in on the layup.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
SGA with the ball. Williams picks him up. SGA looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander explodes to the rim.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Williams passes to Pettit. It's deflected. Now, here's SGA. He's guarded closely. James in the high post. 6 points for him. 7-foot shot, and it's off the back rim. No good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
SGA, good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now, here's Garland. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. To the middle, here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Magic leading by 3. DiVincenzo kicks to Maravich. And he comes up with the deuce. Maravich has got his first bucket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Pettit. Vanderbilt defending. Here's Pettit. He's got 7, and that one, good. Pettit's got 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And here's Maravich. Basket counts. Maravich has got his second basket of the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Simmons checked in for the Celtics.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Maravich the pass to Bitadze. DiVincenzo against Simmons. Back to Bitadze. And Bitadze.
make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Simmons.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
DiVincenzo against Simmons. Vanderbilt a screen on Simmons. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Pajemski. And a wide open look for Whitmore. A miss that time. What a put him up. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Maravich. Simmons with the defensive effort. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Orlando making some changes. Bol comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Tamani Kamara in for Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Antonio Daniels. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Simmons' shot is good. There's a minute left in the third. No good from Maravich. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. To the paint. And Maravich on the basket on the assist by Bol. Maravich has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Whitmore. No good on the triple. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Maravich. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Pete Maravich.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Free throw good, Whitmore. Now DiVincenzo. Vanderbilt a screen on Garland. Out to Maravich. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slip passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Harden. Then there's Tamani Kamara. Then it's Duran. And it's Bol in at the force line. And that one's good, SGA.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Johnson dishes to Daniels. Over Harden. Daniels, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Harden attacking. Outside for SGA. Inside, Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Outside, Simmons. Johnson outside. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stolen away. Garland against Harden. Garland kicks to Daniels. Lanier the pass to Garland. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lanier. And another miss by Boston. Magic leading by 3. Here's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily. Cutting through the D, right to a shot.
The Celtics call time. Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Duncan comes in for Bull. And it's LeBron in for Jamani Kamara. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. So it's the Celtics now. The Magic getting the bucket. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Simmons on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Off target on the 15-footer.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Simmons against LeBron. Duran, rebound by the Celtics. Fires the 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Garland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Duran. Duncan gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Celtics call time. All right, here's Williams. Duran pulls it down. Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Here's Pettit, covered by Duncan. Leads it in off the window.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Podziemski with it, guarded by Harden. From outside, the shot is off.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
SGA. Duncan right side. Big time slam by Duncan.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Pettit, covered by Duncan. Duncan with the block. James outside. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Garland fires. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, he is not shying away from the moment. He is one of those players that loves the moment.
The shot misses. James in the post. He's defended by Podziemski.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Now, here's Garland.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
SGA double team. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
For 3. Doesn't get that one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Driving in. It's deflected. They retain possession. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game?
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for Orlando. Curry taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So the Magic win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.